the server's down, and so is the website. And then I didn't hear anything back from her all day. And then she texts, or then today, all that shit happened.
Like, I didn't really see much. How did it lead up to that? Like, you guys were talking about Chief?
Like, no, man. Whenever you was like, yo, I'm gonna get off, and I think you had to go give your daughter a bath or something.
Yeah.
You went away. I was like, let me hop over into the treehouse and show everybody the website so they can get familiar with it. And while I was in there, dude, John Vale popped in, dude.
Oh
And
my god.
yeah, and like he came down and they had this north, or like I don't even know what the fuck it was called. It's like forest fire or rangers or some shit like that. And so he pops down in that channel, and that's where everybody's at. And they're all on Arc. And he's like, really, guys? You guys using the Forest Rangers? Because he was the Northwest Rangers or some shit. And they were like, they just like, no, dude, just it's a different game, blah, blah, blah. And then he left. And then right after he left, like a minute later, dude, Baroness started fucking pounding me with fucking messages.
Because he went back and fucking complained about it.
Like I mean, she has me on her friends list, and I'm sure she has some of the, well, probably not. But John Bell does, so he could have seen they were fucking on Arc, and I was on DayZ, but I don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, I mean, yep.
That woman's bitter, man.
She's like, just reading it, it's just egotistical, you know?
What I always heard was she was a rich little spoiled daddy's girl. Like, slow, probably don't ever have to work if you don't want to again, dude.
I didn't realize that.
Like that, yeah. Yeah. Like, you've seen their house, right, Sado? Like, some of the pictures, it's beautiful. The area they live in is beautiful. It's like remote countryside of Canada. Yeah.
Like, I always thought it was weird how she would go over to her ex-husband's house and hang out and fucking get on his computer and fucking...
That's like Rhino said. That fool was like, her dad was gonna like buy a business at one point for like her and this other guy that worked with Slow and Rhino.
No shit.
Yeah. Like straight up buy them this kind of like shop they could run up in Canada or some shit. It was like a niche shop or some shit, like catered to some specific little fucking bullshit. I can't remember what it was.
Like, she's super rich then.
To a degree, yeah. Like, it's like kind of like the same situation with my sister's ex-husband. He hit the lottery, dude, after leaving my sister. They're heirs to the Anheuser-Busch family.
Oh, Jesus.
Yet he married their granddaughter. Like, they have like a family compound. I forget what the fuck their last name is, but yeah.
No. Who's the richest person you've ever met, dude? That you like knew and interacted with?
I don't know. My favorite person I've ever met with money. Well, he didn't have much money at the point where I met him. Was Nate Newton.
Well, check this out, dude. The richest person I ever like knew in life, dude. Fucking my brother dated the daughter of the guy that was in charge of bringing Pepsi over to like Germany.
Oh shit!
And dude, he was stacked, dude.
Good.
Like, he had like a Dodge Viper in his garage, and that was whenever like Vipers were hot. His stacked, man.
When I lived in Wiley, Texas, I regularly made this man his sandwich to the point we would sit there and bullshit. But he would always tell me to lie and tell people he wasn't like, people would recognize him when he was in there getting a sandwich. He's that dude, this cowboy that got arrested for drugs.
This put in a scheduler that tells you, like, it'll tell you restart in 5 minutes and 3 and 2, 1 before it restarts the service.
Nice.
I'm gonna get rid of this say -1 powered by Fragnet thing.
Holy shit, he lost weight. Yeah, when I worked at, like, yeah, dude, he would come in and get triple meat sandwiches up at Quiznos.
What did he do? What was it?
It was Nate Newton, the Super Bowl winning cowboy that he was in he got stopped in Texas in one of those handicap vans.
Uh-huh.
And with his money they're like, what the fuck? So they kind of poked and prodded, and he was hauling 175 pounds of weed.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he did like 30 months in federal, and it like ruined his fucking career. Yeah, that fool's up there like every day. I need triple meat. At one point, I was like, "Are you Nate Newton?" He's like, "Don't
Hell
fucking
yeah.
tell nobody." Yes,
Ooh.
I am.
I met Eric Stahl once. He's the captain of the Hurricanes. That was pretty cool. He came into the shop, dude, and I fixed his he let his dad drive. Okay, I gotta tell you how much it costs for you to really realize what he did. A T-Max, or it was a Revo. A Revo is like $800, dude. Like a big fucking purchase for a fucking RC car. And this motherfucker is like, yo, my dad, I just bought this thing off Amazon, and my dad ran it into the fucking pond or something. And I was like, well, I can fix it. You know, it'll take me about a couple days to fix it. You know, got to order all the parts and, you know, put them all on. And he was like, oh, well, how much is that one right there? I was like, it's like $800. He was like, okay, just give me that one and you can have this one. I was like, cool.
Hey,
Did you know that Chernarus RP offers a realistic and hardcore approach to roleplay within DayZ?
how did you find that?
That's on their fucking Facebook page.
Oh yeah.
Chernarus RP offers a realistic and
forgot.
hardcore approach to roleplay within Rust. We officially...
Yeah, it's a cluster because if you go to their, I bet their Rust site's up.
We offer
still
the
have it.
ability to live your life the way you wanted to, without the worry of outsiders or grief from hackers due to our application and whitelist system. Our administration and support staff are always active in some capacity and have structured our rule sets to protect from actions that hinder gameplay but allow our members to develop their own stories.
Look, that one, that's the biggest joke right there, that site's up and the other one's not.
Our features included robust settlement and estate tracking system, various factions and groups to tailor any type of gameplay, and the ability to establish oneself outside of the normal wandering loot hunt type of gameplay. We are not a PvE community. We protect members from RDM KO. What's RDM?
Random deathmatch.
Oh, and we are not a PvE player versus environment community, or they must have meant PvP. With strict rules against it. However, we allow members to choose their own path and fully immerse themselves in the game and community. Yeah, how the fuck is this up?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. That was open like 2 or 3 months before they decided to open Chernarus back up. I think it was only because it had like me, Marcus, and a few others came back, and then we were like, fuck Rust.
What's wrong with Rust? I never played it, by the way.
No problem with it, really. It was just like another grind game. Wasn't ready to do it.
Wasn't it you that told me, like, when you spawn up, dude, you're butt naked with your dong hanging out and
Yeah,
shit?
dick size is randomized, and so is gender and race. It's generated by your GUID.
That's funny.
Russians are very racist. I didn't know that. Apparently, Russians are very racist and very sexist, and they have the highest rate of being spawned as black females. It's in the GUID coding because their actual area just hits the code and what it wants to make you a black female. They're within the range.
Funny.
Like 80% of Russians were black females running around angry. And then they fucking people outraged, and bitched. I'm not gonna play this if I have to play a girl or some shit. And they basically told everyone, fuck it. If you don't want to play it, don't play it. This is the way our game is.
I read something about that on Kotaku, I think.
Yeah, they were like, fuck y'all. And people still play it. It's still got a good following.
Hey, on Dart, I marked Snow as Snowman in the comment section. Do you see that, or is that only saved locally?
Mine says Snow, but not Snowman. I think it's local, because I had Snow tagged as Snow.
I see it now. There's a player database. If you go click on it, I guess it's what it's seeing.
Ah.
Yeah, because there's Snowman. It came in as Mr. Brooks, and Snowman as Slug. Oh, that's handy as shit.
Hey, do we need to put in the rules that you need to have your in-game character name next to your TeamSpeak name?
Yes and no, because I stand by the quickest way to get somebody's attention. Soft ban. Or a soft kick, because Dart, like right now, if somebody's like, boom, and we go look at the logs and we see the killer is this 64 ID, you run the GUID app, you find it on Dart, and you kick their ass. Or you give them a soft ban. Like they
What
come
about-
see us, and then we remove it after we talk.
I know how we can take care of that whole fucking pulse check thing.
What?
Just make everybody's name Survivor.
Yeah, but Gents does that, and it's terrible. It's clusters the logs. When someone does tell me their in-game name, it makes it very easy to find the act, you know?
Yeah, true.
Otherwise, they're going to need to start keeping their GUID and ID 64s on hand. I just don't want it to get into too much of doing that, looking it up, because that's like the whole reason we were putting it on the app, is to make them look that shit up, and if they fuck it up, they can deal with support. We'll fix it then. I used to hate having to do that for Chernarus.
Oh, that's nice. It has like a fucking thing that you can split out the chat and console. Question: it has an execute and it says reload scripts, reload bands, reload events. Like, does reload scripts just reload Battle Eye?
I don't know. I know that Dart's got a little write-up on it, like on that page where it's released, but that's about all I could find on the fucking internet about it. Apparently this is already the outdated version, because I see there's a 2.1. I didn't get it.
I have 2.1 already. It still
It's saying we
says
have
start
0
2.1's out there.
bans. It's saying we have 0 bans, but that might be because they haven't been done yet through the console.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, because we loaded Dark Phoenix and all them in the ban list, didn't we?
Yeah, they're there.
Yeah, Hood and all that.
Well, there's a BEC ban list, and then there's Battle Eye ban, and then there's the ban list.
Ah.